TYLOO became the champions of FISSURE Playground One, winning all 5 matches, and 3 of those were with their coach standing in as a substitute, who ended up receiving 2 awards at the end of the tournament, 1 as a player and 1 as a coach. And it's not even like the 4 teammates were just carrying him. Against Virtus.pro, he actually ended up mid-table, but this wasn't the only surprise at a tournament. The second season of Exort drew attention when a team was disqualified right during the match. In 2025, when LAN tournaments have cameras tracking every player, a mix from Kazakhstan was disqualified live on stream. This isn't just a coincidence. It's an incident that calls into question the rules, the organizers, and the very structure of competitive CS2. Who's to blame? And could this have been prevented? Let's break it down. We are the team from Steam Inventory Helper. With our extension, you can collect all your unclaimed free Steam rewards in one click. Just head over to the points shop, hit Claim Items, and grab your loot. Rewards you might not have even known were there. At the Exort Championship, it turned out that one player from team Modeame had a Faceit ban for cheating. A player named Splavik, who had been eliminated by them, said that 3 days prior he had warned admins about a player named Blessed cheating, but the disqualification only came through today. Lukash, on his X profile, expressed outrage that the ban came too late, as his team had already lost. Does anyone know what's going on with the VRS rules right now? What happened to our lost points? Should we still be considered contenders? A good question, especially since this was a VRS point tournament, and Modeame wasn't the only team being accused of cheating by the community. The Kazakh mix was disqualified mid-match against Iberian Soul, formerly known as Movistar Riders. Look closely at the webcam. He picks up his phone after covering the camera, and just a few rounds later, right in the middle of the match, they're disqualified. Coincidence? I don't think so. Later, a screenshot surfaced online where Asker said he sold his PC due to a Faceit ban, and that's why he was playing on a laptop. As a result, the Spanish team was awarded a technical victory, and the Kazakh stack left the tournament in disgrace. But wait, that's not the end. The cheating scandals didn't stop there. I feel the need to speak up, said the GamerLegion coach, who went off on cheaters at the Tier 2 level. The trigger? Some suspicious rounds by Team Rosie against ENCE. Players who look like level 6 Faceit users are making insane reads at key moments, finding perfect space and getting impact frags. This can't go on. Real teams fall apart when they lose to teams like this. Without a player union or ESIC, we're not united at all. Everyone's favorite Insider Overdrive commented on the situation too. I was surprised to see Rosie even show up. A team from nowhere, 5 unknown nicknames all over 20, and they start winning matches immediately. I don't really trust them either, but we need to take a closer look. It's too early to say if they're cheaters or not. Beating ENCE doesn't prove much. ENCE is a weak team, not hard to beat. It's true, this case isn't as clear-cut as the first. All of Rosie's players have some HLTV experience. Some even have a bit of media presence, so it's hard to judge them right now. In any case, if someone's using software, it'll come out eventually, and beating ENCE in their current form is hardly proof of anything. The preliminary HLTV Awards 2025 nominations have been announced. HLTV shared early lists of nominees for the awards. It's worth noting that most of the names are the same as in 2024, with 2 notable exceptions. For example, Andrei Blade Gorodensky from Navy isn't on the list of top coaches, and JL is missing from the list of best lurkers, likely because of his unexpected and extended break. It feels odd to see a mid-year report like this when the final awards ceremony won't happen until January 10th, 2026 in Belgrade. But looking at the current nominees, it's hard to imagine anyone outside of Vitality winning the biggest awards. It seems the Belgrade ceremony might end up as a celebration of just one team. Donk continues to amaze. For him, aces seem less like a rare event and more like a habit. Daniil Krishkovets, the star of Team Spirit in Counter-Strike 2, is showing insane stats on Faceit. Out of 1,617 matches, he's pulled off 138 aces. That's 1 ace every 12 matches. The stats were shared by a platform employee nicknamed Darwin on X. These numbers are rare, even for pros. He consistently wipes out entire enemy teams in a single round, and he does it with alarming regularity. Soon, we'll see him in action at a major tournament in Cologne starting July 23rd. 24 teams will fight for $1 million, and Danya and Team Spirit are among the favorites. Meanwhile, Faceit has added a useful feature. Now you can see in real time who's banned, why, and for how long. Most bans are still for toxic behavior, but now it's all transparent. Search the nickname and see what the player did. The platform isn't just an esports battlefield, it's becoming a model of community order and clarity. In December last year, CS legend Daniil Zeus Teslenko visited the CS2 major in Shanghai. At the time, it all seemed harmless. A show match with simple Telegram posts and some vacation clips. But 6 months later, his name ended up at the center of a scandal. According to Chinese users, a 21-year-old university student was expelled and harassed online after videos featuring Teslenko surfaced.
Малышка, ты классно выглядишь, а?
The university publicly condemned the girl's behavior, revealed her full name, and soon after her passport information leaked as well. Users who supported the university said she had brought shame to China, portraying Chinese women as promiscuous. A tech blogger with 14 million followers wrote that sucking up to foreigners never earns respect and that some mistakes are unforgivable. Chinese users even launched a raid on Zeus's Telegram channel with rather extreme messages. The incident was covered in the New York Times, where Beijing-based correspondent Vivian Wang tried to get to the bottom of it and defend the girl. Lawyers urged her to sue the university for violating her rights to privacy and education. Even some official media cautiously supported her. The Global Times, a tabloid controlled by the ruling Communist Party, wrote that problematic students should be helped to admit their mistakes, but only in private. If someone truly undermined national dignity in this case, it's not the woman whose privacy was violated, wrote Zhao Hong, a law professor from Peking University, in his op-ed. Zeus responded to the backlash and tried to defuse the situation. "I didn't mean to hurt anyone. I've reflected on it. If I can help the girl, I will. Please, stop the harassment. I deeply respect China and Chinese culture. The only thing that saddens me is that she never mentioned having a boyfriend. I think if it weren't for that detail, none of this would have happened." Many are still debating, was Zeus's behavior ethical? Where is the line between personal life and public accountability? And who's truly to blame? One thing's for sure, Teslenko didn't expect the fallout. In one clip, he randomly questioned the Vitality team about mushrooms.
Mushrooms, what do you think about these mushrooms?
Mushroom rules.
Really? Help you?
Yes.
And you will measure? Yeah. Oh my god, brother, I give you more. Yeah. What do you think about for mushrooms?
Mushrooms are great. Great.
You
So
like
good.
the mushrooms?
So good.
You eat mushrooms?
Yeah,
I give
so
you
good.
later mushrooms, it's okay?
Thank you, yes.
Yeah, brother.
It took Vitality's captain 798 days to finally shave his head. He made the promise back on May 11th, 2023, if the team won Blast Paris Major. He only fulfilled it after winning the Austin Major.
Hello guys, as you can see I've done it.
Apex also gave a short interview, saying he isn't planning to hang up his mouse just yet, despite his age. "I don't want to regret retiring too early. Yeah, going out on top is beautiful, but a lot of people come back because they feel like they still had something left. I don't want that. And maybe, because of how much I love the game, that won't happen anytime soon." He also talked about his first earnings in CS. "My first salary was at Very Games, 130 euros. Oh my god, I could buy so much with that money." Back then, esports wasn't as developed. Sponsorships were a huge boost and a massive motivation. I remember with Cypher, we got our first sponsorship from SteelSeries. I could pick anything I wanted from their website. It was so cool. That's one of my first memories. I felt like a pro when I got free mouse pads, a keyboard and all that. I was 17, didn't have much money, of course. I'd run to check the mailbox. And when the package came, 500 euros worth of gear, mouse, keyboard, whatever, I was thrilled. This was Steam Inventory Helper. See you next time.